Welcome to the Thrifty Tips podcast.
Oh, I am so excited for this deep dive.
Today we're diving into something I know you guys are super into.
Yeah.
Maximizing that saving potential. Making the most of every dollar.
Every penny counts.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We've got 10 terrific tips and tricks kind of pulled from
all sorts of sources.
different places. So
Yeah.
it's going to be really fun to kind of see what everyone's saying.
A real mix, yeah.
Like, what are the experts saying? What are other people doing to save?
That's it.
So get ready because you could be finding some secondhand treasures.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe growing your savings effortlessly.
Effortlessly. Tell me more.
Let's start with secondhand shopping. I know you love this.
Oh, absolutely.
What better way to find really cool things and save money?
Yeah, it's a win-win. And it used to be just like hitting up the thrift stores, but
Right.
now it's exploded online.
Totally.
Like you can find really nice things curated,
Yeah.
like Poshmark.
Ooh, Poshmark. Love Poshmark.
Great for fashion. So good.
And you're saving so much money off retail?
And you can find such unique things.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it's good for the planet.
Yes.
So it's a win-win-win, I feel like.
Absolutely.
But sometimes online shopping like that can be a little overwhelming.
Oh, for sure.
Any tips?
Yeah, I mean, think of yourself as like a detective.
Ooh.
Like you're looking for clues about whether something's really worth it.
Okay. I like that.
So like for clothes, checking the seams.
Okay.
Is there any pilling? Is it faded?
Maybe.
Zippers and buttons, all that good stuff.
Makes sense.
And, don't be shy about reaching out to the seller.
Oh, yeah.
Most people are really happy to answer questions, send more pictures.
I'm always so hesitant to do that, but
Oh, no.
you're
Okay.
totally right.
Yeah.
Okay, good tip.
And of course, you've got to haggle.
Oh, yes. The art of the haggle.
This is how you can save serious money,
Right.
especially in the secondhand market.
Especially.
Like start 20% below asking price. Be polite.
But don't be afraid to walk away if they're not budging.
Yeah, I think that's where I have trouble.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
they responded.
Yeah.
I have to buy it now.
Yeah, no, you have the power.
I do.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're enjoying these thrifty tips so far,
Yeah.
don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to the Thrifty Tips podcast for more great advice.
Oh, yeah, keep them coming.
All right, so we've tackled the thrill of the hunt,
Yes.
but let's move on to something a little more practical,
Okay.
but equally important for saving money.
Yeah.
Meal planning.
Ah, yes.
I know you lead a busy life, but even a little bit
A little goes a long way.
can make a huge difference
Huge difference.
in your grocery budget.
Yeah, for sure. And it doesn't have to be fancy.
Right.
It's not about being a gourmet chef.
Right.
It's just being smart with your money and your time.
Right.
Like start by taking stock of what's already in your pantry and freezer.
Oh, that's good.
And then plan your meals around those ingredients so you're not wasting anything.
I am so bad at that.
It's hard.
Stuff just gets lost in the back of the fridge.
Oh,
And then it go bad.
Yeah.
But what about those weeks where you're like, I don't even have time to think,
Oh, yeah.
let alone cook?
Batch cooking is your best friend.
Yeah.
Spend like a few hours on the weekend prepping ingredients.
Okay.
Or even cooking full meals you can just reheat during the week.
Oh, that's good.
Like soups, stews, casseroles.
Right.
Those are your go-tos.
And then you're not as tempted to order takeout,
Exactly.
which gets so expensive.
So expensive.
Yeah.
So bad for the budget.
All right, so we've got some delicious meals prepped.
Yeah.
Let's talk about another tool that can really help us simplify things.
Oh.
And that is automating our savings.
Ooh. Effortless savings.
I love that idea.
Me too.
Tell me more.
Okay, so imagine setting up a system
Okay.
where a chunk of your paycheck goes right into your savings before you even have a chance to spend it.
I love that.
It's like paying yourself first.
It takes the willpower out of it.
Exactly.
But what if I'm living paycheck to paycheck?
I mean, even if it's just a little bit, like
Yeah.
starting somewhere is better than nowhere.
Right.
And it really adds up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Plus, a lot of banks have incentives for setting up automatic savings,
Oh, really?
like higher interest rates or bonus points.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
If you're loving these tips, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the Thrifty Tips podcast for more financial wisdom.
Yes. Hit that button.
All right, so we've got our savings on autopilot.
Check.
Now let's talk about getting rewarded for the spending we have to do.
Oh, yes.
And that's where cashback apps and credit card rewards programs come in, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
They can put money back in your pocket for everyday purchases.
Love it.
But it's important to be strategic about it.
Okay, good point.
Yeah. Don't go spending just to earn points.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
It's easy to get caught up in that.
Oh, totally.
So how can we make sure we're using them wisely?
Well, think about your spending habits.
Oh, right.
If you do a lot of shopping online,
Mm-hmm.
cashback apps like Rakuten or Honey
Mm.
could be your new best friend.
Oh, those are good ones.
They partner with so many stores and you get money back.
It really adds up.
It does.
I like it.
Yeah.
And what about credit card rewards?
Oh, yeah. Look for cards that give you points in the categories you spend the most on,
Oh,
like groceries, gas travel.
right.
Some cards even give you bonuses for hitting certain spending amounts
Really?
or during special promotions.
Oh, wow.
But here's the key. You've got to pay your balance in full every month.
Right.
Otherwise, the interest charges will wipe out any rewards.
Totally defeats the purpose.
Exactly.
Okay, so being smart and strategic.
Always.
Speaking of being smart, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about saving energy at home.
Ooh, yes.
I know this is something you're really passionate about.
Oh, absolutely. It's good for the planet and good for our wallets.
Exactly. Win-win.
Win-win.
So what are some simple things we can do?
Well, you can start with the basics. Switch to LED light bulbs.
Easy.
Unplug electronics when you're not using them.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lower the thermostat a few degrees in the winter.
Makes sense.
Yeah, little things make a difference.
They do, but sometimes they feel like a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, I get it.
Are there any bigger impact changes?
Oh, for sure. If you want to invest a little upfront, a smart thermostat
Ooh.
can be a game changer.
Oh, I've heard about those.
They learn your preferences and adjust your heating and cooling automatically.
So it's like a smart home that helps you save money.
Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're on the topic of being eco-conscious and budget-friendly,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about DIY.
Yes.
You're a master of
I
this.
love a good DIY project.
Creating these natural, cost-effective alternatives.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can make with just a few simple ingredients.
So true.
And like for an all-purpose cleaner, you just need white vinegar and water.
Okay.
Mix it up in a spray bottle. Add a few drops of essential oil if you want a nice scent.
I never thought of using vinegar for cleaning.
It works great. You can even use it for windows and mirrors.
Really? So much cheaper than those store-bought cleaners.
Yeah. And gentler, too.
Any other DIY recipes you want to share?
Oh, for sure. For a scrub, you can just mix baking soda and water.
Oh, yeah.
Make a paste.
Okay.
It's great for sinks tubs, even tough stains.
Perfect.
And if you want to try making laundry detergent,
Okay.
you can mix washing soda borax and some grated bar soap.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's surprisingly easy.
If you're enjoying these tips so far, don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to the Thrifty Tips podcast for more money-saving inspiration.
Yes, please do.
All right, let's talk about another tool that can help us take control of our finances.
Okay.
Budgeting apps.
Yes.
You love these.
They are so helpful.
It's like having a little financial assistant right in your pocket.
Right.
They track everything for you, help you create a budget.
Yeah, it's like having a personal finance coach. Yeah.
But there are so many out there.
There are.
How do you pick the right one?
Well, some popular options are Mint YNAB. You need a budget.
I've heard of those.
And Personal Capital, they all have different features.
Okay.
So do a little research, see what fits your needs best.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And once you've chosen an app, what are some key steps to setting up a budget?
Well, start by tracking your spending for a month or two,
Okay.
just to get a sense of where your money's going.
Right.
Then create a budget that works for you. Allocate your income to essentials, like
Yeah.
housing, food, transportation,
Mm-hmm.
but also set aside money for savings and fun stuff.
Right. It's all about balance.
Exactly.
Okay. So speaking of fun stuff,
Yes.
let's talk about ways to enjoy ourselves without breaking the bank.
Oh, I love this.
You're a pro at this.
Entertainment doesn't have to be expensive.
So true.
There are so many free or low-cost activities, especially in your local community.
Oh, that's a good point.
Check out your library community center park district.
Right.
They often have free concerts, movie nights, workshops.
I love that, exploring our own backyards.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There are hidden gems everywhere.
What about if you want to travel a little further afield?
Ooh, travel hacking is a whole other topic.
Right.
But even if you're not a pro traveler, there are ways to find good deals.
Okay.
Consider traveling during the off-season.
Okay.
Be flexible with your dates.
Makes sense.
And use travel aggregator websites to compare prices from different airlines and hotels.
That's smart.
Yeah, it's all about being resourceful.
I like it. And don't forget about house swapping or home sharing.
Oh, yeah.
Those are great options too.
So many possibilities. They can be so much more affordable than hotels.
Totally. And it's like a home away from home.
Exactly.
If you're finding this episode helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Thrifty Tips podcast for more practical advice.
We love having you here.
All right, before we wrap things up, let's talk about one more tip that can help us save money on pretty much everything.
Okay. I'm listening.
Price comparison tools.
Ah, yes. Those are essential for online shopping.
I know, they do all the work for you.
They do. They scan all the different retailers,
Yeah.
find you the best prices, and they can even alert you to price drops on things you've been wanting.
It's like having a personal shopping assistant.
Right?
What are some of your favorites?
Well, Honey is great.
Oh, I love Honey.
Yeah, it's a browser extension that automatically finds and applies coupon codes at checkout.
So you don't even have to think about it.
Exactly.
Love it.
What else?
Camel is another good one.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, it tracks price history on Amazon.
Oh, that's smart.
So you can see if it's a good time to buy or if you should wait for a sale.
It takes all the guesswork out of it.
Exactly.
Speaking of being mindful of our spending,
Yes.
let's circle back to something we talked about earlier, canceling unused subscriptions.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one. It's so easy to sign up for things and then forget about them.
Totally.
And those monthly fees can really add up.
They do. It's like a silent drain on your bank account.
Exactly.
So,
So how do we get a handle on this?
well, take some time to go through your bank statements and credit card bills.
Okay,
Look for any recurring charges for things you don't use anymore.
makes sense.
There are also some helpful apps out there like Trim and Truebill.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those.
They can scan your accounts for subscriptions and help you cancel them.
Wow. So easy.
Super easy.
Love it. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
From thrifting to automating our savings,
Yeah.
even finding free fun.
It's all about being thrifty.
It's been a whirlwind tour of thrifty tips.
I love it.
And before we go, I want to leave you with a little challenge.
Okay.
Choose one of the tips we talked about today and commit to trying it this week.
I love it.
Share your experience with us on social media.
Yes, we want to hear from you.
We would love to hear your success stories. And remember, every step you take towards financial well-being is a victory worth celebrating.
Absolutely.
So true. All right, thank you for joining us on this thrifty adventure.
It's been fun.
Don't forget to like this episode and subscribe to the Thrifty Tips podcast for more insightful deep dives on a variety of topics.
And keep those tips coming.
Until next time, happy saving.